Oh, it was a date.
It wasn't a date.
Are we going to talk about this on air?
I took you to the family house.
I didn't know you.
It was a barbecue.
I wasn't with y'all.
But we was talking
It
business.
wasn't a barbecue.
I wasn't with you, was it?
Remember when we was talking? It was
We wasn't talking business.
I didn't know nothing about no
You
date.
gotta touch my butt.
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna be great.
Oh.
That's why he was like,
You
Oh.
trying to lean in for a kiss and shit.
Oh.
Ever.
Oh my goodness.
Worst date ever.
No.
It's like, no, I'm joking.
So when I set you up with a date, is that what I did?
No. We was chilling.
Y'all was on your own. It had nothing to do with me, right?
Yeah, no. We were just hanging out.
Yeah, y'all snuck up behind my
It
back.
was just a little
Yeah,
hangout.
that was your thing.
Yeah, just a little
He
hangout.
was trying to smash.
No,
He wasn't
come
trying to
on,
smash.
man.
Oh my goodness, my
I was a
eyebrow.
gentleman, bro.
You was a gentleman.
Gentlemen don't smash.
I was being a gentleman.
Gentlemen don't smash.
Gentleman.
Gentlemen don't smash.
No, not yet.
What you mean? I smashed on the first date. You talking about? I was trying to smash in the car. Kelly Drive. That was me.
Get your ass whipped when you get home, man. Stop fronting for these people, man.
That's what I should do.
No, man. You're a married man. Stop talking like
Yo,
that, bro. You
that's
can't
what
even
I
talk
used
like
to
this.
do. Why you acting soft?
I ain't acting
What
soft.
you
He
talking
know what it
about?
is. He know what it is.
Wait, hold on. I was fucking her. You talking about?
There you go.
Okay.
I always do
So
that.
there you go. So what do you mean? That don't mean
We
nothing.
call it the first 48, bro.
You even get,
But you're not a part of that group.
you even get to keep going.
I
or
always did it, though.
stop.
I always did it. That's my thing.
Yo, it's hot as shit in here. I knew it was.
Oh, that's feel good, man.
Good. Now the air's
I knew it was gonna be hot.
You already-
No clothes.
Oh, the panties are showing on the joint.
My panties not gonna show.
Okay.
I'm not wearing any panties.
Oh, man.
He got a Woody.
Oh no, stop.
He got a Woody.
Don't wear fucking.
You say, who says Woody, bro? First of
I
all,
love this chemistry right here.
who says Woody, man?
Can y'all start it off now? I'm ready now.
This could be a better chemistry.
I'm ready. I'm back in this bitch. Well, look at my thighs. They look good. Whose camera is that? That's Glockerware camera?
Yeah. Oh no, that's our camera.
That's you? That's us?
Yeah,
We're Glockerware camera. I gotta make sure
right
I see.
there.
I want to see me over there too. Where that screen at too? What's up? Shout out to Toucan. All them Glockerware niggas in there.
We didn't even start yet.
I don't care. I'm shouting them out already. It's the first shout out of many. We're gonna talk our shit today.
I mean,
Ooh.
hey, Tim, you ain't started yet, did you? Huh? Did you start the show?
He ready? Yeah, he said he started it.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
so
already-
we already been on it, John.
He be doing that all the time, man. He be sliding them.
You thought you was ready? We ready?
Yeah, he be sliding that all the time, getting the intros and getting our prep together.
It's going down. It's Glockerware. What are you supposed to do? Wait.
We waiting on you.
I know that's good. I'm worth the wait.
Oh, shit.
I'm worth the wait. Do I have to turn my phone off?
Come back.
I'm worth the wait. Well, can we start talking? How you doing? My name Honest.
No, we're not doing
I'm
that.
special
No.
guest on this
We're not
joint
doing that.
takeover time.
We're not doing that. Yo.
These niggas invited me out.
Bro, was you nervous?
They invited me out.
You dropping mics and stuff, bro?
Look at these
Cause
guys.
you not acting right,
It's
man.
the broken one.
You acting kind of
It's
different,
the
bro.
broken one.
All right, stop acting like we ain't did this
It's the
before.
broken- Give me that switch mics. No.
Oh no!
Exactly.
Can y'all not fight?
Listen.
They big though. If they fight, my money is on a bull with the orange shirt.
We thank everybody for tuning in to Billionaire Radio, LLNEAR, because the billions are near. We in your ear. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm your host, Big Arm, the industry plug.
Ladies first.
Over here we got my co-host that want to try to flip it around.
Ladies first.
She gets her introduction separate because she's going to get a different situation.
Lateef
Yeah, I'm
Billions.
real into myself right now.
AKA the Black Testarossa.
You see what I mean? You know.
AKA Little Tuffy Barnett. Shout out to 36 in Mount Vernon.
We're going to be doing that
Yeah.
again.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that again
You
and
doing
again and again.
Every show.
Shout out
Again
to
and
everybody in
again
the
and
world
again.
being an amazing human.
You know what I mean? Over here we have
I am an
a
amazing
true,
human.
a
You
true
wanna
visitor,
introduce me?
true pioneer, a true. She probably I would say the lady of Glockerware, in my opinion.
No.
It's in my opinion. I can have my opinion.
Have your opinion.
I can have my opinion. You know what I mean?
Glockerware got the bitches and the ladies
Listen.
though. I'm glad to be
Listen.
one of them though.
Mm.
These my home.
Yeah. She's with us today. There's many days. Hope she's here with many, many days. She actually put me on Glockaware years ago. Oh my God, years ago. But me and her go way back.
This your third season.
Me and her go way back. I'm talking way back to the point where when she had a job, I used to help her, drive her to work and stuff. You know what I mean?
I always have a job. What is he talking about?
When she had a 9-to-5 job that she had to drive to, like this the true homie right here, for real. She always had my back with my, listen, 2008, she was like selling tickets for my shows. But she been doing this thing for a long time. Everybody knows who she is. If you don't know, get to know. HonestPhire in the building.
That's what's up. I appreciate the introduction. You know what I mean? You gush over me like I gush over you, Armin. You the biggest nigga I know that do just great things. You're very professional. I love how you treat people. I love your energy, and I'm glad to be welcome. What's up? And then what's up? What's up, Lateef over there? What's up, Glockaware? You got Glockaware in here. I thought I was gonna be real professional or whatever, but then I got a drink, and then I saw all them good-looking niggas in there. Shout out to my boys. I was in there touching butts.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little different.
See how firm y'all butts are this year. You know what I mean? Like who's really taking care of themselves? Yeah, it's real. True. We black. We take care of ourselves.
That what it is.
That ebony connection.
So we are the infamous Troll Brothers. You know, we're gonna take y'all on the infamous plane ride.
They waited for me and shit.
It's gonna be a little rocky, a little bit of turbulence.
Oops, spilt my drink.
But it's gonna be a smooth landing.
Cognac, Moniac.
Yes, we live on Glockaware, so tune in.
Hip hop.
Today is season 3, episode 110. Episode 110.
I like that number, 110.
You know,
makes me want to fix my titties.
Making this thing happen. Y'all, if y'all new to the channel, like, comment, share, subscribe.
Hit that bell.
Dang, you ain't say nothing. You ain't say nothing.
I was thrown. I kind of, the cue went off just a little bit.
Cue went off to the side.
Mm-hmm.
But we here, though. We definitely in the building. We here.
I like this camera.
You know, it's a lot going on today. You know, did y'all know that you can get a leg extension?
Nah, I
yo,
about that.
They doing terrible. Leg extensions.
That was terrible.
Yo, dude, I mean.
So you can be taller?
Yeah.
But listen, if he saw the episode of South Park where Kyle wanted to play basketball and, you know what I mean, get those type of surgeries, that's all cosmetic. You know what I mean? He can't really jump and try to, you know what I mean, get on a trampoline.
Okay.
He might not even have a good stroke, lady, so he might be tall, but does your legs really work? I don't know.
Man.
What was it? Like, what do you know about this surgery? I heard he broke his leg to get him bigger or longer.
I really can't say he broke his legs, but he was.
But that's what doctors do. They break them. They break the bones. Is it bones or is it pipe?
He was pretty much tired of chicks saying he too short. And he was distant because he was like 5'5", 5'6", something like that.
Right.
And now he's about 6 feet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He's about 6 feet. And he says there's no side effects. He has no regrets. He's got to learn how to walk again. Run again.
There was no side effects.
Yeah, he says he's got to learn how to walk again.
I can relate to that. I just had knee surgery.
Right.
That's a bitch. Like, what the fuck is he thinking? Two legs? Replacing 2 legs?
All right, no cussing on the show.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
A bitch is not really the way I said it wasn't like, you know what I mean?
But we're going to try to do
no problem.
Yeah.
But getting surgery is extremely painful, and then trying to heal both legs and then trying to learn how to walk again. I actually went through that. I still can't really extend my leg like this. It's all cute. It's a little limp. I'm a pimp, so it's okay. But wow, is he a pimp?
So I would just go ahead.
But it's an extension of the bone. How do you do that? How do you add like she said, they had to break it,
right?
And then they have to put the new inches of bone under that bone
Say pause,
to
man.
give him the hype.
Say pause.
No,
Just say
he's
pause.
mature. He doesn't have to do that.
No, he got to say pause.
Pause. You don't need
Come on, man.
What do you need
Matter
pause
of fact,
for?
I'm skipping the whole segment. Like that's crazy. Like,
No, it's
but,
weird, bro. You know it's weird.
But it's overseas.
No side
Do you use
effects.
pipe or bone?
I gotta learn to walk again.
It's
Where
but
did
I
you get
didn't
the
have
bone
any
from?
side effects.
Oh, of course he wasn't in America. Nobody's doing that here.
They will start though. They're gonna start. If they're doing BBLs, they're gonna do leg extensions.
Oh man.
Because there's
No,
a lot of
it's
people.
different.
A lot of people just tired of being
BBLs are
short.
very dangerous as well too. I don't recommend it. Just eat a lot of food and be related.
A
to
lot of
me.
people tired of being short. You know. Hey, listen. Did y'all know Jamie Foxx is back?
I heard he
y'all
was
see
on
that?
the yacht.
I
Yeah,
had
I
to
see
touch
him
on
online.
that. Jamie Foxx on the yacht, like you said, playing golf. We all
Yeah.
thought he was dead.
I didn't. I never thought it.
They
I never
say he
felt
had
it.
blind in one eye.
Mhm.
Say he's paralyzed.
Right.
And all these things, and it goes to show that everything's not for social media. Sometimes your family can keep things private.
Right.
Mhm.
You know.
No, you should.
But
I'm just happy he back.
But they did say it has something to do with the COVID vaccine. It was the side effects.
Wow.
So
A couple people in my family were, they had real adverse, reactions to that joint. Yuck.
Wow.
Stay away from it if you can. It's
Yeah.
over now.
I'm not against the COVID vaccine. I told everybody. I think we needed the COVID vaccine.
But you
I
didn't
mean, yeah,
take
for
it.
some people that was weak.
We had to get to this point. It took the COVID vaccine to get us here. Remember, everybody had COVID.
Yeah, they,
You know what
they
I
needed
mean?
help.
If that's what it was.
There were
That's what
side,
they,
there
that's
were
what they
side
called
effects.
it.
Oh, jeez. It was COVID.
What would you call it?
I don't know, man.
Oh, jeez.
Because they talking
Then
about.
don't say nothing if you don't know it.
But
Like, why would you
listen,
speak on something you don't know?
But
Like,
we
be
all
confident.
speaking on something we don't know.
I only speak on shit I know.
What you know
If I
about-
don't know, I say I don't
All right,
know.
what do we know
But
about
then
COVID?
9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna say nothing I don't know here.
Yeah, but what
A
do
lot
we?
of people died over it. It was a real disease. It's a form of the other coronaviruses out there. It was done. It was started in 2019. That's why it was a lot. It's a lot of facts because don't make me Fauci you. And you, if you
Was
one
it-
of them
hold
woke
up, hold up.
motherfuckers
Was it-
that's like
was it
stupid and don't
man-made?
know what's going on.
Yo,
Was
we're
it
gonna-
man-made?
Yo,
Yeah, they say it started in the lab. It came from bats. It came from motherfuckers doing.
Yo,
So what's the
It came
ingredient?
It came from people doing
So what's
dumb
the
stuff.
ingredients?
Sorry.
What's the ingredients?
Do I need to know the ingredients?
Yeah, we need
You
to
can
know
look
the
that stuff up.
ingredients.
You see the ingredients of them vaccines. Them Jones was scary too.
Because every
but
time you turn around, they add new stuff. Now,
my whole thing
now
is,
it affects your brain.
let's be real.
it been
always,
affecting the brain. It been
COVID always
affecting the brain.
affected people's brains. I feel like when I had it,
Mm.
that was the only thing that I had that I felt effects of. Like I felt like a little bit of memory loss and a little bit of cognitive functions. I was just like a little, slurring with my words for 2 weeks or whatever. I didn't lose my sense of taste and smell that long. But, it's real. Like, it was 12 hours I didn't taste or smell, which was terrible. So I ate a bunch of garlic, I did well with it. My kids did well with it,
All right, I
But
never
some
had
people
it.
didn't.
I never had it.
Some
Never
people
wanted. Never
died.
will. I'm like 7 Up. Never
that's-
had.
A lot of
Never
people
will.
died.
And that's magic. That's magic.
but-
It's a miracle
Did you
that
ever get
never
it,
had.
Lateef?
Yeah, I had it twice.
He had it twice, man.
See, yeah,
He missed
listen.
2 shows because of it.
Yeah, but
see.
it wasn't-
So what you mean? So how did it feel for you?
It wasn't like I thought it was. It wasn't as scary as they made it.
But
It
no,
was-
but what was
was
it
like
for you?
a-
You don't have
hold
to
on,
say
hold on.
It was
hold on.
like a
everybody
flu.
said. What was
Wait a
it for
minute.
you?
Wait a
It was
minute.
like a flu.
Wait a minute.
was like
Wait
a
a
flu.
minute. Wait a minute. You was in the hospital.
I was about to say. What
When the
happened?
hell was I in the hospital,
All
bro?
right. So you lied to me?
Yes.
Okay. There you go then.
Terrible.
There you go then.
In hospital.
Wow.
So you
COVID
never went to no
definitely-
damn
So-
hospital.
Definitely helped a lot
He
of people
lied.
get out of work.
He lied and
So
told
that's
me he
what's
in the
up.
hospital, not going to be on the
That's terrible.
show. I'm
That's
real
terrible.
messed up.
Because you was trying to force me to come in.
Nah, man.
After
you know
I
what?
told you I had it, you was still like, man, F that. Come in, put a mask on. We
Are
got
you
it. The
serious?
show must go on.
You did that? You could have asked me to come.
Listen.
I could have
listen.
been here, y'all.
He
Just
tried
like
to
my
put the
best
pressure
friend.
on me.
At the time, you was down for a while.
I was.
Yeah,
Oh,
you was down. Listen,
that's.
you wasn't lying. You was in the hospital. We're going to skip it, though.
Bro, I didn't go to the hospital.
Did you
you
go
was-
see him in the hospital?
It didn't affect me. Yeah, did you?
Listen. You didn't tell me where you was at. I said, what hospital? I literally text you what hospital you at. And that was the whole. See, I don't want to get to your personal situation.
All right, can we change the subject? Because
Yeah.
he's drawing.
Yeah.
Like, Jamie Foxx is out golfing on a yacht, yachting. That's amazing.
Well, 2024, Mattel is building its first park for Barbie.
That's lovely.
It's gonna be more than Barbie. It's gonna be He-Man Castle.
Yeah,
The
Mattel
He-Man
is
Castle. Mattel's doing this whole thing.
G.I. Joe too.
In Arizona, it's gonna have the first Hot Wheels like track. You'll be driving around a Hot Wheels track.
Okay.
So those that know about what Mattel is the the company that does Barbie and all these toys. And they're really competing with, I want to say Disney, but they're gonna have their own theme park with their own characters.
Okay.
They could do it.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a lot to that.
Okay.
I'm waiting for that transgender Barbie. It's gonna be out there.
Oh my lord.
Because it's going to be a transgender Barbie.
Who cares?
You think so?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh no, I hope not.
Why not? How's it not gonna happen?
Bro, don't nobody want no
Like,
transgender
stop
damn
it.
Barbie
Like,
like
they're
Listen.
kids' toys. Like I feel like, just like when you talked about with Target, like leave children out of those adult decisions. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I feel like that's cool for certain people that glorify that stuff. Gabrielle, weirdo, to like think that you have to engage in your child's everything. Like if I engaged in everything that my son wanted to do when he was 13 and 12, he'd have had like all these white women pregnant. He'd have had a whole bunch of other stuff. He'd have been gang leading. Like, what are you supposed to do? Like, when your child comes to you and say, hey, Mom, I saw this, you're supposed to talk to them, but you're supposed to help them become an adult. That's what parenthood is about.
Right.
Helping your children become adults, not just engaging in whatever they want.
I don't think any of this is for the kids. I don't think any of this is for the kids.
It's not.
It's not for the kids. Because
I want to change my private parts.
They wasn't around when He-Man was out. They're going to do a He-Man Castle. So a lot of stuff I think is for us because we were younger with this stuff and we got the money because they putting 260 million I think it is for this whole situation.
So it's gonna be a theme park.
Theme park.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be a whole lot going on. 260 million. 2024. Right. They're gonna have a night. They're gonna have a nightclub.
Oh, I want to go.
52,000 square feet.
Oh, okay.
I want to go.
It's gonna be the Barbie Beach House.
And what location?
Laser tag arena. It's gonna be in Arizona.
I like Arizona. I got people out there.
Well, y'all see the Barbie movie just came out, so it's a spin off of this Barbie movie thing. And Nicki Minaj feels some kind of way that they didn't ask her to be in the movie.
In the movie, she did the soundtrack. Like, she chilling. She could have probably been in the movie, but they probably had the movie done for a long time. The way it looks and the different subject matter they getting on, I feel like they had the movie done for a while.
And this theme park they building, is it going to be water park also? Because it's hot as hell in Arizona, bro.
You asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Why don't you call the people up and ask them?
You ain't get that detail?
You know what I mean? Nothing by here says.
It's hot in there. It's hot in Arizona, bro.
I'm sure there's going to be some water there.
The pool turns into tea in the daytime.
I'm sure there's going
to
be.
Hot tea.
Oh, geez. It's hot tea outside.
I feel like everybody's out of control. Everybody's excited right now. I'm about to change the energy and get real sad for us.
We are out of control.
Yeah, I think it's just too much going on right now. You know what I mean? I think it's out of control. It's out of control.
It ain't out of control.
It's all right, but here's a sad story, right?
Okay.
A toddler bakes to death in her parents' car after they get drunk and high on 4th of July.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
man.
I did. I'm going to do it. Yeah, I was going to do it.
Yes,
It's a real sad situation. And this happened in Florida. And the dad is 33, the mom is 33, and they told the 6 and 8-year-old to go and get the baby, the toddler, who's 18-month-old, out the car.
That's already dead.
No, it ain't dead yet.
Oh, okay.
But they forgot to do it.
Oh, the kids forgot to do it.
Of course.
Kids forgot to do it.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
So sadly, they forgot, and the infant was in the back seat, and it baked in the hot sun.
Why didn't the parents check to make sure the kids got the baby out the car?
As
a parent,
and
your baby ain't come back that you asked for, don't that send a red flag? Like, mother effer, didn't I tell you to go get?
Well, sometimes the kid can have.
They was high.
But that's crazy.
That's not an excuse, though, bro.
But that's a reason.
So who goes to jail? Does she go or does he go?
Everybody.
Both parents go to jail.
Everybody goes to jail.
Yeah, both parents.
Everybody
goes
to jail. Because listen, one thing for certain is, of course the kids are not going to go to jail. They're not,
Everybody doesn't.
They don't have any. They don't have any responsibility. But the parents definitely are going to jail.
No,
that's terrible.
Wrong answer.
That's terrible.
No, that's
what
the right
happened?
answer, bro.
Wrong answer.
Right answer,
Only
bro.
one parent.
They both going to jail, bro.
No, that's wrong. One parent needs to go to jail.
Both
because
parents
you got
are
a
the
6-year-old and you got an 8-year-old. So who's going to take care of the 6 and the 8?
Well, you better call grandmom, call a sister.
Don't let me get deep on
call
y'all. We don't own our kids until you go to court and you fight for your kids.
Man.
The state will take them kids. Both parents is gone.
Man, both of them parents is neglectful.
I guarantee you.
So
both
why
of them
you
going
to leave
jail.
them with another
That's
neglectful
crazy.
parent?
This is a Black Aware video.
They both getting high. Both parents getting high. So you saying send one high parent to jail and leave the kids with the other high parent?
But both high parents are negligent.
First of all,
they're both negligent.
Only one needs to go to jail. The guy needs to take the charge so the woman can maintain taking care of the house.
No, they both need to go
I
to
blame
jail.
on. I think it's the guy's fault.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, but most men are not going to step up in that capacity and say, "Oh, I was the only one high. It wasn't my wife. It wasn't my baby mom." Especially if it got caught to, them having to find the baby dead or whatever. Both of them probably was asleep. They both probably got blood drawn. It's nothing you could do from there. You know what I mean? Like once your blood is drawn and once you're caught, it's nothing you could do from there.
But when you go to
court,
so
many things to do in America. Don't break the law.
When you go to court,
love your children.
You can take the charge.
Know where they are all the
but
time.
18 months, man.
Take the charge.
That's a baby, man. That baby didn't even have a chance,
y'all
bro.
both don't need to go to jail.
Because both parents got high and left the baby in a hot ass car.
110 degrees.
They tripping, bro.
They said
what state was this?
Florida. Arizona was Mattel. Threw me off.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Arizona, he would have been dead.
But they was drinking alcohol, smoking weed. Here's the thing. This is why I say the husband goes to jail. He took meth. She didn't.
What did she take?
What they got to do with it?
What did she take?
He took meth.
So
what did she take?
He was the one responsible for going to get the kids.
They both was high.
What did she take?
Alcohol and weed.
She had alcohol and weed. He had meth.
He took alcohol and weed.
Listen.
They both was under the influence.
If you're found under the influence and you supposed to be watching children, you're negligent. That's just period.
Yes.
That's where you are.
Yes.
There's nothing else you could do. It's nothing you can change from that. I can't be.
I get that, but we both don't need to go to jail.
No,
one of us gonna take the charge.
What if it was only one parent? Like either way, if you're sacrificing your kids just because you want to have a good time and you don't have them specifically watched and watched over, listen, you about to give me the curse. I don't appreciate that because there's so many parents out here that are not really taking care of their children. So I give no pass to no one. You know what I mean? That person needs a class and really needs to seek help for herself, and the boy, he needs help for himself too. Both parents, because like you have these parents out here now, they don't know what their 14 and 15 and 16-year-old child is doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yet you buying them Jordans.
You know
that they're not going to school.
But that's not the point.
You know what I mean?
We're talking about somebody left at 110 degree weather in the car, and who's going to take that charge? We ain't talking about Jordans. We're talking about what you buying. We're talking about, hey, listen, you stuck in the car. You forgot to get the baby.
Listen.
So one of us got to take the charge. Because we got a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old, we both got to go to jail.
They taking the children anyway.
Everybody isn't a real.
Yeah, they taking the kids from the gate.
Listen,
Grandma's coming.
Listen,
well, then they both can go to jail.
Everybody isn't a real, person like N-word, like you know what I mean. And then at the end of the day, they don't have those mentalities to say, oh, once we're doing dirt, we're in it to the end. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we need somebody to take the charge, but I feel like that's BS because so much knowledge is out here in how to do things better. You know what I'm saying? Period. I want to make sure that my kid is occupied. You know what I mean? I know what they're doing while I'm doing whatever I'm doing. They're watched, and that's different.
You're going somewhere else.
If we're coming in the house from bringing, if we're talking about bringing kids. We're talking about bringing kids into the house from a car seat, from a car trip,
6, 8,
or whatever.
18 months.
I'm not getting to my drugs that fast. You know what I mean?
I'm high already. I might have been driving high.
Dog, you don't leave your kid in the car though.
We got that.
Period. Once you get out the car, you bring your kid with you.
So
you don't leave your kid in the car and go get high. Who does that?
But it was high already, probably. It's probably already high.
I want to know what parent get out the car and don't take their kid with them.
It was 4th of July. And they was all high.
That ain't no excuse.
It's no excuse.
And
there's no reason to say that now all of a sudden we have to ignore the law. I'm sorry. If you get caught it's on you to, act accordingly.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Period.
Well,
And we talking about kids. We not talking about not snitching or taking a bag for whatever people do that do stupid stuff. Not none of that stuff. No, they're both getting a charge, and hopefully they do what they're supposed to do to get their 6 and 8 year old back.
Yes.
all right, so let's go worst to worst.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I gotta go worst to worst.
Go ahead.
You know what I mean? First of
What's
all,
this show
how
about?
many? This is for all the animal lovers. You know what I mean?
Oh,
For all the animal lovers out here.
I like them.
You know.
I don't love them.
So, what would you do to save your dog? In this case, this woman, she was killed in the flood as she tried to save her dog from a tidal wave as the fiance helplessly watched. He had to watch her try to save the dog.
See, I'm not into pets like that,
That's
bro.
what I said.
I'm not
what I
that
said.
deep in the pets that I'm gonna jump into a
Tidal wave.
tidal
That's the
wave to
ocean.
try to save my dog. I'm sorry. I mean,
She didn't know what she was doing.
I'm sorry. And these people, they get these pets and they treat them like children. They
no,
fall
listen,
deeply in
listen.
love with their pets.
Your
bro.
child, your pet is your child. I feel like if you don't have, you know what I mean, certain things are above your pay grade. If you don't know that the current will pull you into shorty, you know what I mean, the current is strong, that wave is strong. You know what I mean?
It was a storm. Actually, it was a real bad storm.
She was panicking. God bless her. I know people who try to save people all the time from drowning, and they don't understand that it's currents and stuff like that. And
They said her house was taking too much water, and she was with the dog, and her fiance literally saw her swept away. Swept away.
So her and the dog gone.
Gone.
so prepared.
Gone.
To the upper room.
The extreme rainfall caused flash flooding to dislodge boulders
And this was where?
that rammed
Where was this?
Orange County.
Yeah, mudslides and
Yeah.
floods. They had a lot of rain in California just passed. Oh man.
That's wild, bro. That's super wild, man.
So I'm just
Rest in
saying,
peace.
If the fiance had to make a choice, I'm pretty sure he would have chose the dog to go instead of his wife.
His fiance.
His
yeah.
fiance.
but why does she go after the dog?
Because people over obsess with that stuff, bro. That's what I'm trying
She
to tell
probably
you.
thought she could do it.
There you
people-
go. That's the answer. She
probably
thought she could do it.
She-
You know what I mean?
She thought she could do it.
She thought she could do it.
She
You know,
thought
some
she could
people
do it.
are like that. You know what I mean? I'm not one of them people.
That's just
I
like
be like, where?
that's like
I'm
How can we
cool.
learn
Listen,
this?
that's
I could
just
do
like-
a lot
I
of
could
things.
swim, and I've gone under with waves. I love going to Jersey Shore, North Shore. That current is heavy. You know what I mean? It knocked my homegirl down and my homie who was like 6 feet. So you know, but some people don't know what to do when you get hit with the water, the current. It'll get you.
So
I'm good.
I'm not saving nobody. I'm like, blow a
So-
whistle.
I
can't
think she
whistle. See, I
automatically
can't
go.
even whistle.
I think she automatically goes to heaven. I think she's in heaven right
All
now for
dogs
that.
go to
All
heaven.
dogs go to heaven.
No.
All
But
dog,
the wife is in
dog
heaven
lovers
too.
go to heaven.
Because she tried to save the dog. So she going right to heaven for that.
Okay.
That was probably her plan.
Okay.
I'm done. That was not her
That
plan.
was- she
Stay in the
committed.
upper room.
She committed suicide. She says, "You know what?
You think so?
Maybe
You
the fiance
told
got in
me.
an argument. You don't know what they was doing.
Armin,
with.
what the
He
fuck
go,
is
Armin always
Because-
do this, man.
Maybe they got in an argument.
excuse
right?
Wait a minute. To go from rescuing and believing I can save this person to thinking that the person consciously did it to kill herself is bananas.
She said, "I'd rather." She says, "If I lose my dog, I don't want to
I'm
be
stuck
here no
with
more."
this, man.
I'm sure she
And
loved
she-
her pocketbook,
and she-
a pocketbook more than the
Listen,
dog or her.
The
her
fiance was like, "I know we arguing."
I like this make believe. I like this make believe part of the show.
How do we know they're not arguing?
What is
Because
this
they-
make believe
it's
section?
the beginning, bro.
It's-
Fiance, it's the beginning.
How can you speculate there? Where am
Everything
I
is
supposed to
good
come
in the
into this?
beginning.
I'm co-hosting.
I
don't know
feel
where I'm
like
supposed to go right here.
I feel like they were arguing.
Mhm.
It was a rough week,
No,
and all she had was the dog.
no,
All she
no.
had, because it don't seem as remorseful as it should be.
Armin, you cannot say that a woman who
Rest
tried
in peace
to
to
save
the
her
woman,
dog
and rest in peace to
was
the
trying
dog.
to commit
I
suicide.
can say what I want.
But I
This-
know
This is
that.
what we do.
Mhm.
This is why we the
Wow.
troll brothers. This is why we troll. We
I'm
gotta,
on a show with trolls.
You definitely with trolls.
This is some-
This
that's
why
the
he's
most
laughing,
trollish thing
'cause
I ever heard
he's
in my
thinking
life.
He's not going to say it. But
And I watch South Park.
I'm
But-
just saying, man.
Troll
It's the
people.
beginning of their relationship.
rest in
man.
peace to the lady trying to save the dog.
Mm.
You
Rest in
know.
peace.
You know what I mean? She was 43 years old.
Rest in peace.
She waited
Cannon.
till her 43 years old to try to save a dog in the storm.
Can we go to the next subject now? Is it going worse than this?
I can go, but I'm not.
Why not?
I can get I can get worse.
Like, yeah,
but
we gotta just do worse.
I'm gonna raise it. Worse saying the word. Don't say it on the show ever again.
We can go gooder then. I will give you all types of words that's not words. When I say gooder, can we go gooder? Goodest it.
Goodest it.
Goodest this.
Goodest it.
That's what I want. I want
she can no longer drink before the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Can we get some scrimp?
All right, so something positive. Lil Uzi, if y'all call that positive.
Yeah, see, that's positive.
Lil Uzi, Lil Uzi Vert, he scored the third #1 album on Billboard 200 with something called Pink Tape.
Okay.
The Pink Tape, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what to go with that. Because when it comes to hip hop, Lil Uzi don't come to my brain. Now what he does is what he does. I probably haven't listened to one Lil Uzi song from beginning to end. I don't even know.
You told me about the I Wanna Rock. It's only like a couple seconds and it's magical.
The I Wanna Rock.
Oh, yeah, it make you want to dance.
You know what?
Magic.
I want to say that I Wanna Rock.
All my friends are dead. Magic. Everything he ever did, magic. He on the joint Pose. I love it. That verse. Everything Uzi do, magic.
I know, but do you consider that hip hop?
Yes, he's a hip hop artist.
I consider him more of an alternative artist, more of a rock artist.
I feel like he infuses it. Like you have to understand the fusion of it because he can spit bars. He's spitting bars. He's being a lyricist in all his music with the crazy beats and crazy flows. It's hip hop, but hip hop takes on all types of forms.
And he's very unique.
Years in, we got all forms of hip hop. Yeah.
He's unique and he's not afraid to be different. So, I like artists that build their own brand and have their own style and walk their own walk.
You're supposed to be able to rap about anything in any type of way.
No,
I
agree to his own style.
I feel like some people can stick to what they can do, but as long as it's good, I'm with it.
I just don't see Lil Uzi Vert and Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole in the same sentence.
Never.
That's what I'm saying. So how it shouldn't be hip hop. I think because the color of his skin ain't been hip hop.
But as far as
creativity, why is the
genre
genre important?
I think
to be so specific.
I think it's very important because if Lil Uzi was a white boy, it wasn't called a rap.
Yes, they would. If
No,
he was rapping.
No, they wouldn't. Hey,
if he was rapping,
he's not. He don't rap. No.
Nicki Minaj.
He doesn't rap.
Yes, he does.
He sings and hums.
OMG.
Nah,
so
man.
you were really not listening to him.
So you ain't hear him. You ain't hear him with the Amigos. His verse with the Amigos.
Oh, that was a hard verse.
I liked it. I thought it was.
Listen, first of all,
I thought it was tight.
First of all, shout out to Lil Uzi representing Philly. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give him his props. But all I'm saying is, I don't feel like he's hip hop. I feel like he has his own category, own genre. That's all I'm saying. We think of hip hop. We start talking like right now. We're doing 50 years of hip hop, right? Who comes to your mind? You know what I mean? You got everybody from Busta Rhymes, from Nas to Jay-Z to where does Lil Uzi fit in? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but in a generation where everybody sounds alike and everybody on the same thing, spinning the block and murder and buying bags and this and girls eating my booty and all that nonsense. You know what I mean? He different. You know what I mean? Some step above and some just go with the stream. So, I mean, salute.
Shout out to Lil Uzi. I just had to check him out. He in my playlist now with Young Gotti and Lil Uzi Pose.
Like I said, Lil Uzi has his own lane, and I feel like that they didn't figure out what his lane is yet. So they put him in a hip hop lane.
He making millions of dollars, so somebody figured out something.
Nah.
So what do you mean? So what do you want to figure out for him? You care because he's from Philly or why?
I'm just saying he needs his own category. That's all. He said.
Well, he's number one. That's amazing. That's what we like, right? That's what we like to hear.
Yeah,
number one.
That's good.
From
Number
Philly.
one.
That's good.
I've known him since he was like a 13-year-old trying to really get in.
Before he had the diamond on his head.
In the club. You know what I mean? He
Right.
was hungry. He's one of the hungriest artists I've ever met. Shout out to Lil Uzi. That's amazing. Don Cannon definitely helped him out. Shout out to everybody. Yeah, he supported him.
All right, so
Real dope.
why are we talking about rappers? Let's talk about somebody that we don't care about.
Who?
G Herbo from Chicago.
I like his joining.
Well, right now his legal team is they pushing for a plea deal in that 1.5 million fraud case that he got caught up in. And the situation it got
Bring
ugly.
scammers with the swipes.
It got ugly because he lied and said he didn't know who the ringleader was. And now that jammed him up. So on top of that jamming him up, this is why he's probably going to jail.
Trying to be a real person.
Because
why ain't
now-
nobody taking his case? Like, Fabulous and T.I. ain't taught y'all nothing? Come on, G Herbo, what's going on?
Well, now the issue is with him is he has another case, a gun charge case. So while he's fighting this plea deal situation, they just got him for a gun charge. They claim it's a misdemeanor, but I think it's going to be a little problem for him. But
what's the problem with being locked up for a rapper?
Well, first of all, he's not locked up yet. He pushed for his plea deal because he don't want to get locked up.
I hope they give him just probation.
But
that'll be great.
But do you think it would have been snitching if he mentioned whatever it was, if he knew the ringleader of the fraud?
No.
Because that's what it comes down to. He didn't want to snitch. So he said, I didn't know him.
Oh, yeah, that's snitching.
He said, I didn't know him. And like, well, how you don't know him and y'all together? In Discovery, they picking up pictures. Yo, you guys are together. And just you. And if you lie on the stand.
Right.
That's perjury.
There you go.
Yeah, but what else was he supposed to say? Snitch?
He's not supposed to say nothing. He's supposed to say, I
plead the
Fifth
Fifth
Amendment. Yeah, that's it. That's all you're supposed to do. I'm not going to implicate myself.
Or talk to my lawyer?
Talk to my lawyer.
Let
I
me
have
help y'all
nothing
out
to say
with
to
this,
you.
with this plead the fifth stuff. Let me help y'all out with this. You just can't say it when you feel like saying
Yes, you
it.
can.
Oh, gosh.
Yes, you can.
Listen.
You don't have to say anything. You have the right to remain silent. The
Listen.
First Amendment is very clear.
All right. So when you're in the
I
courtroom.
can say everything I want
when
as long as it's not a lie.
When you're in the courtroom.
Or I say nothing.
When you're in the courtroom and you're on the stand.
You don't perjure yourself.
It's not that. Okay. Ask Lil' Kim who went to jail for a while. She tried that
she's
too.
stupid.
So is G Herbo stupid for doing the same thing?
Lil' Kim perjured herself.
He did the same thing.
But listen, you can say you know a person. You know what I mean? I feel like he don't lie and say that you don't know a person when you know a person. And if they know that you know them, you know what I mean? You say that, whatever. But I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing.
He said he didn't know.
So he didn't plead the fifth. He should have just pled the fifth and not say nothing.
Plead the fifth works like
it works up until they got something on you.
It's almost like when you be like, yo, my battery's dead. You know what I mean? Okay, how many times you gonna say your battery's dead? If you're in the courtroom, they're gonna be like, okay, well, fine. We'll answer the question. All they're gonna do is change it up. Plead the fifth. Okay, you got to answer the question.
But is knowing of someone the same as knowing them? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know about them, but is that the same as knowing them?
All right, let me get a bigger picture here for you. The feds got them. So the feds already know, basically, that whatever happened, they already got on film. They've been watching them, and they show that him and his ringleader has been together. Conversation, texts, who knows? So when you try to say I don't know this guy, I don't want to snitch, you jam yourself because they're like, wait a minute, you don't know the guy who you're talking to right here?
Every rapper we talked about on this platform did the wrong thing, and that was talk. When you should have just kept your mouth shut.
All of them do
the wrong thing. Anything.
And let it play out. Like she was right about.
You don't have to say
you have the right to remain silent. They tell you that.
The cops tell you that when you're getting arrested.
So you have to keep your mouth shut.
Real.
And see
the
how
First
it
Amendment
goes.
is real. You can also not walk into a building and say fire, fire. That's BS. And then, when I get into my political career, I feel like you can't say that you're a woman if you're not really a woman. You have to say you're a trans woman. Stop lying. You can't lie in public. You can't say that, oh, I'm a boy, I'm a clown, whatever. Like, that's got to stop. Like, people can't just say anything and be stupid.
Did you say clown and trans in the same sentence?
That's about right.
Whatever. Like, yeah,
I'm not gonna
what are we comparing? Apples to oranges? No, it's apples. It's the First Amendment. It's free speech. It's like what you're saying has to count. You know what I mean? Your word is your bond. You know what I mean? People don't care about it. I feel like come to America, you could be anything you want. Just don't be a liar.
That's why they tell you to speak to your lawyer first. That's why the first conversation.
The lawyer is there to speak for you.
That's the truth.
Don't say anything till I get there. They say that in all types of movies. I don't understand people.
Listen,
they be sitting in a room sweating. They could probably hold you. I feel like they could hold you for like 48 hours until you see a lawyer lawfully.
I feel like a lot of these dudes.
Wait, guys.
Is so afraid of prison that they panic.
All right, so
like they play that role out here,
listen,
but then when they get caught up,
you ever
then
been
they
arrested?
panic. Yes.
I've been arrested.
Okay.
I was locked up for like 20 hours, the worst 20 hours of my life.
I got a question.
I'm glad I have good faith in God because it definitely was terrible.
All right, I got a question.
It was terrible.
You ever been in a courtroom on the stand before?
Yes.
Okay. You ever been in a courtroom on the stand before?
No.
Okay. So when you're in the courtroom on the stand, were you in position to say I plead the fifth?
Never.
You saying when I was sitting there?
No.
At the oath?
No. When you're on the stand
Uh-huh.
in court,
Right.
were you in position to say I plead the fifth?
Yes.
Did you say I plead the fifth?
Yes.
Hey, I forgot you lie. I can't
Come
talk to
on,
you,
bro.
man. It's not how that works, but it's all right.
You don't have to talk. I'm trying to tell you.
All right.
And people get up on that stand and lie all the time.
All right, so let's just talk about something that goes left, because we're not gonna see eye to eye
No.
with the whole plead the fifth thing, but we'll see eye to eye with no snitching. No snitching. Unless you're a citizen and you pay taxes, you can snitch.
Okay.
That's it.
Who can plead the fifth in a civil matter or criminal matter despite?
You can say it all you want, but the judge controls that whole arena. Like, you can say with your mouth all you want.
All right. Look at this. When police are put on trial and police are put in that chair, right? And when police come in the courtroom, you can have 10 police officers and they know what they supposed to say, but they get up in that chair and the judge asks them a question and they say, I plead the fifth, and the judge send them away. Then they put another police officer in the chair. I plead the fifth. Then they put another police officer in the chair. I plead the fifth. So what's the difference between them and us as citizens?
I'm glad you asked that question. As you said, go sit down. They're free, right?
Right.
When you're in that, but you're not a cop though, so you have to, depending on what your position is, if you're locked up trying to get out, or if you're trying to get somebody out, you got to answer some questions. Because pleading the fifth can either hurt or help somebody.
But a lot of people go to jail because they're not educated in law.
The Fifth Amendment
First of all, are you
protects
educated in law?
criminal
I know a
defendants
little bit.
from having to
No.
testify
Are you
if
educated
they
in law?
may incriminate themselves through the testimony.
We know what the fifth
A
is.
witness
We
may
know what
plead
the
the
fifth
fifth
is.
and not answer if the witness believes if the witness believes
Witness.
if they're on the stand believing
Witness.
answering the question would be self-incriminatory.
Witness.
You don't
I
have to
can't.
do that.
Witness.
The justice
don't have to
system
incriminate
is
yourself.
based on
Listen.
pressure. That's the justice
It's
system.
stupid.
It's based on pressure. Pressure bust pipes. If you've never been to jail before, you don't have any experience, they take advantage of you. That's what they do.
Listen.
There's people
Jail
in jail
sucks.
shouldn't even be in jail right now.
But
bro.
if you shouldn't be in jail, work hard so that you're not in jail. I never forget.
You guys are hilarious,
a lot of my
man.
friends got themselves out of jail. It's so much information out there. Don't sit in prison just being sad for yourself. Read one of them books. Try to get depositions against all your charges and get out of jail. People do it all the time.
That wasn't my point. My whole point is this. Because
I don't care what your point was.
I can tell you don't, because you pulled out the whole fifth thing and
Yeah,
everything
because you're
online.
not making no sense.
I pretty much said for him to say he didn't know the person and
It's a
it was the
lie.
ringleader. Was was he trying not to snitch? Was it worth it? Because now he's in more trouble because they caught him in a lie.
He panicked, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
He panicked.
I doubt he panicked.
Stay on the porch.
I doubt he
panicked.
panicked.
He did
I doubt he
Stay
panic.
on the
panicked.
porch. All you got.
I doubt he panicked.
Obviously,
First of all,
he panicked.
Why did he say he knew somebody? Why did he say he didn't know somebody that he knew? If he
Because-
didn't
Why
panic?
even say anything? Shut
Because
up.
he didn't know the discovery was going to come out and what they had on
That's
him.
why you're supposed to shut
Because
up.
sometimes, right, I may never be in a room with you.
Mhm.
I have somebody transporting between us, so they never see us. But they can go back a few years and see where we was in class together, we was in high school together, and you get what I'm saying? So you don't know how far back they're
So
gonna go
Armin,
back.
let's role play. Let's role play, right?
All right, let's role
I want
play.
to watch
Let's role
this.
play. Let's role play.
Let's role play.
I want to watch
You know what I'm
this.
saying?
Yeah.
So, I want to talk to you about this guy you went to elementary school with.
All right. What about him?
Yeah, y'all was in the same class.
Yep.
You seen that he was just in the news the other day.
I saw he's in the news. Yep.
Saw that he was in the news.
Yep.
But from the Facebook post that y'all put together, your Facebook messages, it shows that you and him were involved in a crime that you just committed.
Well, we was together, but I don't know what crime he did. We were together though.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know what
I'm
he
done
did.
with this role playing.
I mean, I don't know what he did.
Listen,
you know what I'm
when
saying?
you are being questioned by an authority, say nothing until your lawyer is present.
Your
That's
lawyer's sitting. Your lawyer is sitting right there in the audience. Let's call it audience. Right there in the audience.
No, this is the interview. This was mock before the trial. This was preparing you. This is your questioning. You're in the room.
You talking about depositions?
Yeah, I'm an authority. I'm not the lawyer person. I'm the law nigga. The law person trying to, you know what I mean, find out what you know. Because you can't do the police's job. You're not supposed to do their job. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
That's why they called it interrogation.
Yeah, because then what happens is when you are indicted for something, right? You have to go to the indictment and you do your plea. That's after you gave whatever testimony you didn't. Wait a minute. Pause.
You
Listen,
never
let me
took
tell
the
you this.
stand.
Listen, before you take the stand at your indictment, that's when you put in not guilty or guilty. If you're saying not guilty, you're supposed to maintain your innocence. You're innocent until proven guilty.
I'm not talking about a traffic ticket.
Then it's not even about a traffic ticket. Donald Trump just did this.
Oh, we're comparing Donald Trump now.
He just went, because he was just indicted for a couple things. What he did was he went to the indictment and he said not guilty. And then after your indictment, that's when you receive discovery. Duh, it's levels to it in this system. That's how it goes. After your indictment, before trial, that's when you receive discovery. So that's when you can get your story together.
Supposedly.
Not before that. No, that's the law.
Supposedly.
That's the law. The prosecution has to show you what charges or what evidence they have against you. You know, you'll have certain rules of what you can discuss in public, whatever, but they have to rightfully show you their discovery. You have to wait for that. Be patient. I know a lot of people just see the glorified things and committing crimes, whatever, but that's the process. You're arrested, you get either bonded out, whatever, then they find the evidence, you get indicted, or they don't have enough to indict you. But if they have enough to indict you, then that's when you go forward. Then you get discovery before the trial, and then before the trial, you may get a deal, whatever. But then you go to trial. It's like a system.
I want you to
learn
know.
your system, guys. We live in a country full of systems.
I want you to know.
Don't break the law.
I want you to know.
Violence is bad.
That I actually know people, and there's some things going on right now to help the situation, because it's like a whole fight and appeal and things. I don't want to put the people's business out there, but they didn't get their discovery and they went through trial.
Doug, the lawyer has to get the information.
You can get a mistrial for that.
The lawyer has all the information.
That's why I don't want to talk to you about
this.
So
who does it? That's stupid. Whoever that is a punk and should have fought for themselves.
Your lawyer gets all the information. Your lawyer knows everything that they trying to hit you with. Put it that way.
That's
Before
illegal.
you go in the courtroom, your
illegal,
lawyer knows everything that they have against you.
All right, so
I like your hat too.
So let me know when he gets out of jail, okay? Because right now we're trying to get him out of jail. That's a whole another conversation. So at the end of the day, I hear what you guys are talking. Neither one of you guys took law. Neither one of you guys are lawyer. You never took the stand, so we really can't talk to you about that kind of situation. I don't believe you took it either because you lie all the time. But then again, you might have took the stand. Who knows? But all I'm saying,
you never had law neither, though.
That's my point.
So how you trying to educate us on law?
I'm not educating.
You never had law.
I'm telling you that you guys don't know the facts because you guys aren't lawyers. All I'm saying.
Oh, come on, bro.
There's so many different cases.
And you know I took the stand, bro. Come on, man. You know, if anybody know me, you know. Come on, man. Stop.
Okay, you took the stand, but you ain't plead no fifth. Show that paperwork, because all the paperwork is gonna come out, but you type.
Like she said, deposition wasn't there, just one judge in the room. You talk or you don't talk.
I gotta change. All right, now I'm about to just work your nerves for a minute, because y'all work my nerves. No, y'all don't work my nerves, but I want to switch it up really seriously.
I'm done. Yeah,
really
seriously. Closing out.
So the president, we ain't closing nothing. The president of Uganda apologizes to African descendants for slavery. So this is getting interesting now, because now they're admitting that they sold the slaves, which we already talked about, right?
We already know they did it.
But why is Uganda apologizing?
They ready to pay reparations and take responsibility?
What are they guilty about?
Selling slaves. You didn't hear what he said?
Yeah. But, I mean, they had to feel some type of guilt if they apologized.
First of all, Uganda's only one country in Africa.
It was a lot of them.
Right?
They be whitewashing all that.
A lot of them did it, right? But why all these years are you, who wasn't even there, apologizing for everything to do what? What are you up
Is
to?
it the Uganda government? Because the government or
The
people in
president,
charge
the president,
are in
the
charge.
president, the
They
president.
take on responsibility of the country,
The
so
president
you have to
is apologizing.
assume the responsibility.
So now they're admitting that they did sell the slaves.
There was a harm.
They
That's
did
good.
sell the slaves.
Sue.
But
Can
they
we
did-
sue Uganda? I'm suing Uganda.
But they did it for the money, right?
They sold my slaves. I gotta see where
Yeah.
I'm from.
It pretty much.
I don't know how much slave stuff I got in me though. I'm a little black, but I'm a lot of other stuff.
You have a lot of slave in you. You have a lot of slave in you. Yeah, because
I got
but-
the Cherokee.
I don't think.
Why are they bringing this up now, though?
The
I mean,
That's
right
my,
now.
That's my point.
Italian.
Why are they bringing that up right now?
That's my point.
Oh,
That's my point.
Why not? I feel like whenever you're ready to be responsible for stuff, do it.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know, everybody, they just lost out the Oklahoma Black Wall Street case that they had against people for that Wall Street massacre. They just got thrown out. That case just got thrown out. That civil case got thrown out. I think they didn't really
For
make
Black
it criminal.
Wall Street?
Yeah, back in Oklahoma when they destroyed that joint, they wanted the reparations for all those businesses that were destroyed from there. They didn't give them anything.
For someone lying
That's crazy, right?
over a lie.
Well, they've been lying for a long time.
Well, they should have
People
got
always
reparations.
lie,
But they should have
stupid.
got reparations.
Listen, Johnny Depp had to fight through a lie with his wife.
I would appeal and then go back. And that's I'll keep appealing until they give Black Wall Street what they supposed. But they rebuilt it though.
So they say. So they
I mean,
say.
you can rebuild anything. Don't ever be scared to start over. Never.
That's what they say. So let's get ratchet. Let's get ratchet. Let's get ratchet.
What? Ratchet for what? What are we getting
So,
ratchet for?
so everybody knows.
Here it come. Here it come. Oh.
What's about to come?
Oh,
Lateef?
this about to get heated.
What's about to come? Lateef?
you gonna see this boy crazy. I just want to see how this gonna go.
It ain't gonna be that bad.
Okay, all right.
It ain't gonna be that bad. I'm gonna soften the topic. We've been talking about Keke Palmer, right?
Right,
Keke Palmer went to the Usher concert.
right,
She had this outfit. Supposedly her cheeks were out. They said.
right.
She had on something covering her, nice mesh. Joint.
You know what I mean? Cheeks was out.
Yeah.
And then the boyfriend, the baby daddy gets mad.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Weak.
I mean, Usher did kiss her on the lips. And give her a
He
nice
kissed her on
little,
the lips.
Yeah, and
Nah,
gave her a
didn't
nice
see
little hug.
It wasn't the lips. It
It was the side of the lips.
See, that's why people like you, boy.
Man, I'm saying, I saw
There
it.
are people
bro.
are dead in the gutter.
It was
people like
it
you.
wasn't that bent hug. It was the flush hug, like the flush, and then
It's
step back.
Usher.
Is there a problem? First of all, is there a problem with what a woman wears to a concert?
No.
You know, if she wouldn't have her cheeks out, why is that a problem, right? She wouldn't have her cheeks out.
Until somebody slap them.
Yeah,
Okay.
but right
no,
now,
until
her-
somebody slap him, don't touch my cheeks.
Listen,
I don't
listen,
care.
We're
Don't
touching
Don't
have
the
make me
cheeks.
pull my cheeks down.
I feel like if the cheeks is out, you can slap them.
That's BS.
You're not
Unless
supposed.
you're
You're
in a
not supposed
club
to do it.
that
Listen,
says you can touch the girls whose
you're
cheeks
not
are
supposed
out.
to do it.
You ask the woman for permission.
Yeah, what you do, you slap them and you turn like you didn't do it. Y'all like you didn't do it, and then you stand next to the man.
I don't perpetuate that. Even though I touch people's butts,
I like the way she said it though. I think
but I'm not
you
slapping
should
nobody's
ask
butt.
her first.
You're not, or
No.
if it's your woman that you're having sex with,
I mean,
you can slap her
because
butt.
a lot can go
But
wrong with
Usher
that.
didn't smack her butt. He just held her up. He gripped her up.
And she turned around and she showed the cheeks was showing through the
So
outfit.
what?
Mm.
And right now they're on the they might break up from that. It's
Pub-
So
no, that's a
what?
publicity
That's fine.
stunt.
But
You
listen,
don't know it's a publicity
give Keke
stunt.
Palmer whatever
Listen,
publicity you can.
It was a publicity
That's
stunt.
my girl.
Come on,
It was
But I feel
a
like-
one-side publicity stunt because Keke Palmer and Usher know about it, but the boyfriend's really upset because he like, yo,
How much money she making off them shirts?
it wasn't no shirt.
Yeah, I am a mother. She making
She's
plenty
selling,
of mother.
She's selling her shirt. You definitely sell
I am a
merchandise when
mother.
you have attention.
Yeah,
So,
bro.
That's what you're supposed to do.
They
I
making
wanna
a lot of
say-
money off them
I want to
shirts.
say that if you slap some girl's cheeks, a
Uh-huh.
woman's cheeks, just pretend like you didn't do it.
So this was your ratchet, bro? This was
Oh,
you
wow.
getting ratchet?
No, I
This
said,
story is your
I
ratchet.
said I
That's
softened it.
terrible.
I didn't do what you thought I was going to do.
I don't know what I thought was going to happen, but
He wanted
I
me
feel
to-
like then Winnie Harlow acting like she got to jump into her boyfriend lap and bring your boyfriend to the Usher show. Let Usher sing to you. He's a crooner. You know what I mean? Like it's not like that. He's not trying to take any of you guys home. He's doing a show. He's in Vegas. It's not about that.
Okay.
So chill, relax. He don't want any of y'all. You know what I mean?
He don't want kinky.
He said, "There goes my baby." No, he has a woman. I think he's married currently.
Really?
Who?
Yeah, I believe so. Usher, isn't he?
I don't know.
Usher
I'm
got
not
herpes
sure.
though.
So what?
Who said it? Who said that, bro?
On the song, they said that. They said he had herpes.
Yeah, a lot of people.
He said it on his song.
He went to court.
Yeah, he had to give a deposition.
That's hard, bro. I don't know how you get married and you got herpes unless she got herpes too.
She obviously does or doesn't, or you can take
only way that herpes thing work if both of y'all got herpes.
How you know?
But
What do you
people
mean, how do I
people
know?
can have HIV and then not give it to their spouse because they're in whatever.
I don't believe that.
No,
'cause
that's a real thing. I've
I
heard
don't-
of it. It's
I
real.
heard you heard of it, but you ain't see it.
No,
I
because
hope I never have to see it.
I had a
Please let
woman
me know
tell
if you
me-
have HIV. Please.
I had a woman tell me that. Like we started
Remission?
off
What is it
and
called?
they-
Remedial.
and she was like,
mean,
I want you to know
non-detectable.
something.
Non-detectable.
Remission.
No, they're non-detectable. Remission is for cancer.
I don't believe none of that stuff.
HIV is if you're non-detectable, you can have
I don't believe none of that.
unprotected sex with people and they don't get it.
Don't
And I think
It's
women-
enough medicine that
believe
that do it. That's what
that
saved
reverse
Africa.
herpes.
No,
Oh.
HIV.
Oh, okay.
HIV.
Yeah.
Some doctors online.
I feel
say they
sorry
can
for
get rid of
people with that
herpes.
though, man. With any disease, I mean, I have a sympathy for anybody with any type of disease. I mean,
Just as long as you're treating yourself.
you're not yourself. I mean, you got to live with that. When you get a disease, you got to live with that. So,
All
I mean,
can
the
we
ones
change
that
subject
stay.
Again? What else can we talk about?
Well,
I'm over this.
y'all took it there. I just sat back and just let the world go where it went. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
still waiting on the ratchet.
I just wanted to get you hyped.
My playlist is ratchet. I love that song "Slept Me Out."
Who sing that?
That's NLE Chopper and Sexy Red.
Oh, that's
I
John.
seen yo.
Mhm.
I need it right now.
What about Pound Town?
That's all right. I like that song too in a remix
Yeah.
with Nicki. Downtown, my coochie pink.
My asshole brown.
Booty hole brown. It's booty hole. Don't
her
say
booty
curse
hole.
words. It's
Her
booty,
booty
hole.
hole brown.
Oh, yeah.
Booty hole brown.
You couldn't wait to get that cuss out, huh? He be dying. Yo, he be losing his mind up here. He be like, I can't wait to, I can't wait to go up the set so I can cuss.
You the one with the rules. We just here to support.
It's not really rules. I just feel like if you say don't cuss, you may slip up a couple times and cuss because you said like 3 F-bombs
Yeah.
before the show even started. I'm like, whoa.
Okay.
I curse a lot.
I see. I'm like, whoa, that trashy mouth, throw some soap in it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. All right,
Let it go, man.
Yeah, no.
Let it go. Let
No,
it be
no, no.
free.
I'm gonna do something nice and corny.
Go ahead, Honest. Do your thing.
Nice and corny.
Lateef, no.
You know.
Woo.
Let's talk about. I'm glad that she's sitting here. So let's talk about why women pick other guys over guys. Right? You want to know why women are picking a guy over you? Honest is here, so that's good. She can really embellish on this, right? Because I want to say some things that women said in chat groups, and then Honest could say, "Hey, that's true or not true."
For me specifically, I picked the man that's most ambitious, that's giving me, you know what I mean, the most feedback because I'm a very giving and loving person. So I instantly know, like, if I'm getting that loving and giving back to me because that's what you want. Like, that's what makes me excited to, you know, pursue a relationship or whatever.
So you just
But I feel
certified
like,
my list. Thank
but
you.
I feel like it's really important to, you know, watch what a person's doing and allow them, you know, the chance to do stuff for you when it comes to the opposite sex, somebody that you're interested in, you know, building a relationship with. And don't be scared to date more than one person or, you know, give your attention to more than one person to see if they can, you know, be that one for you. I feel like a lot of people limit themselves, especially women.
You said date more than one person?
Yeah, especially.
Can you have sex with more than one person?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course you can.
So you can be on a date and just be sexing who you want to sex. Got it.
Yeah.
As long as you
Of course
protect
can.
yourself. Protect yourself.
Well, you help
Protect
you-
yourself. Hopefully you don't get burnt. Because condoms break too. Come on now. What can you do?
You said hopefully you get burnt. You said.
Hopefully you don't get burnt. You know, you don't get burnt.
What does it mean to
It's
get
terrible.
burned? What's that mean?
Like you get a sexually transmitted disease or
A sexually okay. So what would be an STD that you would get?
you get all of them: gonorrhea, chlamydia, trichomonas, herpes, HIV, syphilis is still going on.
Syphilis still going on?
Yeah, it is.
All these years?
Yes, it's still.
Yeah.
Where do you think it went?
I don't know.
Yes.
I thought it went away.
No, none of them doings went away. They get worse.
Oh,
They
does
even
it?
had a billboard up talking about how it's a gonorrhea alert. So
Damn.
yeah, it happens
Damn.
terribly.
Well, they had that. They
Gracious.
had that going on since like high school days.
But I feel like it's important for you to just, allow a person to show you that they love you and care about you. You know what I mean? So that you don't get into being let down. And I feel like, let's be for real, if they don't, let them go. Don't try to put yourself out there and get your feelings hurt later or end up bringing up all types of other stress. Move on. It's plenty of fish in the sea. You haven't even been to Portugal yet. So come on.
Wow.
Said me something about the whole STD thing, right?
No, what you were saying about the women who pick guys.
I know I'm gonna say that, but I gotta say that because you want the STD thing, right? So here's something. I'm gonna tell you something scary, right? I'm gonna tell you a scary story, right?
Oh,
So
no.
I was in college, right? I'm gonna just fast forward. I was in college, and I had to go to medical, right? Get your physical, your checkup, whatever they do on the campus when they come check you out, right? I'm a newsy guy. I ask questions. I know that I ask questions, right? I want to know what's going on, right? So I'm sitting there, and the nurse is, checking me out and thing, and she closed the door, and I see the list on the back of the door. And I go, man, so what is that list on the back of the door? She said that's everybody who tested positive for HIV on this campus.
Wow.
Wow, bro. So who you seen up there? Because you was on campus, so who did you see?
Did you see anybody that you stayed away from?
At that point, she tried to move the list, so I couldn't look at it. But there was a long list of names.
On campus.
And she said, that's just the ones who just got tested.
Mm.
So I was like, yo, so it's up there like that?
Mm-hmm.
It was like 20-something names, almost 22 names.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, so I had to just let people know that happens, man. That scared the mess out of me.
Mm. So what do women choose or
All
whatever?
right, so a lot of times, reason why women choose a guy over you, right? One reason is because you're not advertising yourself. A lot of times, the problem is, you got to say who you are, be who you are, advertise yourself.
Mm.
So if you feel like you're not being chosen, ask yourself, are you advertising yourself? Sometimes commercial, are you advertising yourself?
To be chosen for a date with a boy?
Just in general, like why do you be choosing women? Why women choose a guy over you? So what we're doing, we're letting guys know, because some of these guys, they can't figure out why women choose them over other people.
Because some of these dudes ain't exciting. A woman could be with a man and, they could be dating and something more exciting come along. So she makes a choice. And it's another thing on that list too, and I'm gonna let you finish, but go ahead.
Oh, you can see the deck I got nice and big for you. Now you can see. Before you be like, I ain't got my glasses on. Today he can see everything. Also, insecurity is a big deal. Insecurity always dating self-worth, all that's a big deal.
So that's a confidence and an aggression thing.
Insecurity, right. If you're insecurity, it's an issue too. Supposedly, that's an issue.
That's boring.
And you tell us, do you agree with insecurity? Because a lot of times,
Just like
your
what I
booty
said.
cheeks are out, and the guy be like, "Listen, you can't be having your booty cheeks out." That's insecurity, but is that a problem?
I'm definitely not with anybody who has those type of insecurity issues. I feel like anybody who's insecure, understand that it's time for you to get some type of help, vent to a person, you know what I mean? Build up whatever weakness you have in you so that, you can focus more on your strengths, because I feel like it's a waste of time. It really stresses you out. If you get stressed that gets into your stomach, try to reassess things and try to rethink things out so that you can feel better. It's way more better
I
feeling.
think if a woman tells you you're insecure, it's her manipulation tactic to let her do what she wants to do.
No, that's BS.
That's my opinion.
But listen, if you
That's my
and then let's
opinion.
take me for instance. I'm gonna take myself, because you're gonna meet me as this. You're gonna meet Honest. You're
Cussing
gonna meet
like a seller.
Walia.
Cussing like a seller.
You're gonna meet Walia or whatever, and then I'm a genius. Yeah, whatever. I could cook, all that other stuff that demure other submissive women do, and I can be submissive if you really but don't think that you're gonna stop me from wanting to be around beautiful men. You know what I mean? Like, you know, a guy I'm dating can have a problem the fact that I'm with you, and then I have a problem with that guy that I'm dating. If he has a problem with, you know, the fact that one of my best friends looks like this, but you're married and it's not nothing, you know what I mean, going on. Or that even everybody, all the men that I know, you know what I mean, are gonna be in my DM. Like I have a guy in my DM. It's terrible. I be like, it's never gonna happen, but it happens. But if you're gonna act,
don't ever say never.
It's not gonna happen because I know what turns me on, and he doesn't seem like he wants to do anything to turn me on. So I can say never for him.
He may do it.
Who knows?
That's
all
why I
right,
said
so
you
let's
can't
just
say
say
never.
who knows.
Right, who
whatever.
knows? Yeah,
if he figure it out,
yeah.
that's wonderful. Whatever.
Yeah.
I won't say never, but I know that there's a certain criteria that certain guys will have in their head when they meet a woman, and you're not meeting the representative with me. You're meeting me, and this is who I am. But a lot of times, the guys will get, you know, insecure, whatever. I've even had one of my exes catfish me. You know what I mean? And he was like, oh, you told the boy you was his special friend. I was like, I had like 2 events going on that week. I wanted him to come to the bar, and everybody has my phone number. Yes, he's my special friend, but he's not at my bedroom. You know what I mean? I didn't send him naked pictures. I didn't send him pictures of my butt, which he asked for. You know what I mean? Like, you have to give a certain boundaries in a case, you know what I mean, when a person dealing with a person like me. And you have to understand that, you know, I'm not going to cross these boundaries, but look at what's going on. Yeah, I'm around men. We're at clubs, you know what I mean? We're out and about, whatever. And if that's making you feel like, oh, I want to control her, you lost me. You know what I mean? And it's a false sense of, it's just stupid. It's stupid. And then I feel like if you trust your girl, you should be able to trust her, because then you see how she comes back and treats you. But some people can't do that, and they're just in their head.
Again,
and then they just
I
turn
feel like
up.
when women use
Deal
that
with any
insecurity,
insecurities.
it's manipulation so they can do what they want to do.
I think that's real though.
Because a lot of times you're not wrong and you're on to something. And her thing is,
you know, I've been faithful to a lot of the guys that I've been with.
Come on.
And then the second
Can
they
I
start
pretend like
acting
I don't know
weak,
you? I gotta pretend like I don't know
no,
you.
you want to pretend like it's
I
me.
pretend like that. No.
Let's be real.
No.
Armin,
No.
how many times have I cheated, right? And then what happens when I cheat is because they done did some corny stuff, and I'm like, I'm not turned on by you no more, so I'm going to move on. Like 9 times out of 10, you know, I'm not going to tell the guy what I'm doing, but I'm going to cheat if you start acting weak, and then we're going to break up because I'm not staying.
Would you stay with a man if he had bad sex?
No.
But everything else good?
No.
Okay, I like that honest.
You tripping.
I like that honesty.
You tripping.
Would you leave a man for better sex?
Leave someone for only better sex? No, not for only better sex.
First of all,
okay.
Like sex is good. Sex can be real good, but if a guy's like being honest about how they're taking care of themselves and they doing that,
a lot of women don't care about sex. A lot of women don't. You got some
that's
like
stupid.
honest that do.
I don't believe that.
no, they do.
You.
A lot of women, they'll just take a man money or
Women-
treat him bad, and that's abuse too, fellas.
A lot of
you
women-
guys are in relationships where you're being emotionally abused by women. If you're not getting meals and dates and, you know, vagina.
A lot of
Leave
women,
her.
a lot of women,
definitely.
a lot of women, a lot of women, a lot of women. All right, now I can talk. Thank you. A lot of women.
No, you can't talk.
I see. A lot of women really don't care about the sex itself. They care about the actual providing, the shelter, and those things. You'd be surprised. Men really care about the sex more than that.
Man, if you don't get out of here with that garbage, man.
You got women in relationships right now.
Most women that you pipe crazy, you control them.
All right.
You control them.
Listen,
you controlling
you
a
can
weak
do
woman.
whatever you want.
See,
You're
that's-
controlling a weak
that's
woman.
You
coming
can do whatever you
That's
want.
coming from a man.
She can walk in the room
Oh,
and
man.
you'll just be like,
Listen.
wasn't me. And
I'm
she'll
sorry.
say, maybe it
She's
wasn't
stupid.
you.
You talking about Eddie Murphy Raw from way back in the
Yeah,
day?
he definitely is.
No,
Um,
not happening.
women have more discipline and women have, and they're
No, they
it's totally
don't.
different.
Yes, we do.
No, they don't.
Women have more discipline.
These women off the chain,
All right,
bro.
all right.
Only because you probably be just whipping your joint out and they know what it is, and she like, pull your pants down right now, Lateef. You know what you gotta do.
Listen, women.
You ain't giving a woman money and stuff like that. So you gotta give them penis.
Women. I can talk now.
All right.
Cause I ain't never get my point.
When can we talk?
You've been talking.
Armin, shut up. You can talk whenever you want. Finish
You the
your
host.
point.
You can talking.
You the host.
Anyway. Nah, we're not doing that on the show. This is what happens.
You can do
Armin,
that.
This is
you
what
can still
happens.
talk. And that's crazy that he gonna act like he can't talk just because my feet on the joint.
Yo,
I
go
know I
ahead,
can.
man.
I'm standing on this table
Put
after
them
we're
pretty
done.
legs back up on that desk.
Look at
Listen,
him. He ain't give me no money, y'all, though. I ain't doing that.
listen, y'all funny, man.
Jeez.
But
Oh,
you
my
know,
God.
as you can see, we're closing out the show. As y'all can see, woo!
Say
Man,
your point.
I don't know. We got enough time. I think we out of time. But you know, I mean, but the end of the point, like I said, women don't always care about sex. That's my whole point.
I don't believe that.
Of course you don't. But when you deal with classy women,
don't care
women
about
with
sex.
statue, women with elite, women, nah, they different. The hood chicks, maybe the hood rat chicks that had nothing going on, low credit scores, maybe.
As
You know
much
what I mean?
as I love to have sex, I'm not just going to have sex with anybody. I'll hold out and wait until it happens.
Again,
That's
And
because
it's
you're a
terrible.
lady.
It's not
But-
even because I'm a
All right.
lady.
These women
If
want
I could
to.
have sex every...
all right, listen.
Man, these
so,
women love pipe.
all right,
If I could
period.
have
so
sex every
we
day, I
thank
would. But you can't
everybody.
have sex with everybody.
No, you
We
can't.
thank everybody for
But
tuning
these women
in.
love pipe. Don't get it
We
twisted.
thank everybody for tuning in
Thank
to
you for
Billionaire
tuning
Radio
in.
Season 3, Episode 110,
110.
in the books.
Billions.
Bye, guys.
Hey.